Hello and welcome, I am Patchworth, your game clown, once again, and I am going to be continuing with my tutorial of Awesomenauts, Starstorm. Um, as I uh, as I said, I didn't want to do this until I'd actually unlocked all the different skills, but in doing so, the game has actually made a couple of major changes since I started all this. So this next episode is actually going to deal with two things. We're actually going to start off with another level, which is AI Station 205, and with the new loadouts, which you may have seen if you watched the last episode. So, good old Voltar. We're going to go together and teach you a little bit about the game. Now, just like last time, I did end up shutting off the sound so you can actually hear the tutorial part of this. So you won't hear anything except for the sound of my voice. I apologize about that, but let's go down over here and show you all the new stuff. So this is AI Station 502. Does it look familiar? It does, but if you look at the mini-map, there's a couple of changes. This is essentially a reskin of AI Station 404, but it's unlike the malfunctioning one, it's actually functioning. So, this is the new loadout. Looks different. The store is actually gone. As you noticed, we didn't have to set up what we were going to use for this level beforehand. You actually select as you go, so you can adjust what you choose depending on the situation. So that is an important thing to remember. Now if you go over here, there's the little thing that we have to be aware of. Hey friend! Hey, I'm healing you. Heals. Healies. Healio. Okay. I'm Voltar. Let's go and do this thing. Okay. So, as you can see, up to this point, everything is the same. Everything. Okay. Now we go over here. We're already noticing there's some different stuff here. There's, two platforms. One of them goes, back down over here, just like before. There is a, as you can see, a health pack that goes up here, one that goes straight up over here, 2 levels. Okay? So, yeah, there we go. Ba-ba-ba. And up here we have, just like the AI 404, little up area here where you can battle and all that stuff. Okay. So unlike 404, this level does in fact have 4 platforms instead of the 3. So it's not like the other levels where you have a limited amount of maneuverability down here. This is a little bit taller. And it's a really cool design, actually. If you noticed right here, if you have to rewind, when this thing is actually active, these little tanks will actually tell you how far it's going to go down. So, yeah, and it's loading up, and the flames are going, as you can see, and then it will whoosh all the way down, gagoush, and down, 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 and then it stops. And we'll examine that a little bit further in just a moment. Other than that, there's no real changes for this level. The main thing is actually showing you all of this. So we're going to go with weaponized hull, Cortex tank. Here we go. I don't think we did this last time, so we'll go with Cortex tank and show you that. Okay? Cortex tank is actually really interesting. What it does is it actually has a knockback effect. So if I were to go over here with all of these bad guys right there, oh, that looks kind of aggressive, but we do this. Oh, shoot. Are you kidding me? God damn it. That didn't work. Here we go. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oof. Die. Die, 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 die. Okay. That's fine. All right, knockback. See, it pushes them away, so they have to. It pushes away from the center. There's a bit of a delay on that. Holy crap! All right, and here's the flames. Flames hurt. Flames still hurt. And so, uh oh, knockback tank. But today, here, blagage. Okay, so up here we have platforms similar to the ice station, but obviously you don't have to worry too terribly much about what's the word I'm looking for? You don't have to worry about the floating down like you do with the other levels. This is a major benefit for characters like Vinny and Spike, for I would say also I guess Yuri, because those are characters that really have a hard time moving down in that area. So we're gonna go with that tank right there. We're also gonna go with this so we can actually earn a little bit more faster and show you the other stuff. Because really, there's only the two that we haven't already gone over, I think. All right. So now the tank. You just noticed that I did the tank. When the tank actually gets released with the tank drop, this little guy pops up, and it can be gathered by only your team. Kago! Yes. Oh, that's fine. So, it can only be picked up by your team. So if you got another teammate who wants to try or grab that, or you can do it yourself, it doesn't affect the droids. And the other team cannot actually pick up your personal pickup tank. There we go. Cacao! Boom. All right, perfect. Now, that's that. Okay, so that being said, we're going to do this one because it's more expensive. Now, what the warp drive does is when you've got your little guys here, your little droids, they respawn in a specific amount of time. So when I shoot them off, one pops up immediately, so I'm not completely defenseless. Now the second one popped up, and the third one popped up. That's about half the speed it took for them to reload otherwise. So that's the reason why you want to grab that, is because it does make it a lot faster to defend yourself if you're going, for example, battle Voltar, or if you're going to be doing what I'm about to do, which is to get the increase in explosion damage. And it works especially well for that. Because generally speaking, when you use your explosion, it doesn't do that much damage. Usually you want to either do these guys to increase the amount of stuff you do, but then you can also do the weaponized hull, which improves drone explosion upon destruction. Explosion damage is +3. I think that's per guy. So if you were to increase the number of them, that's 4 +3 of... Whoop! Crap. So, a lot of stuff to work on with that. Oh, God. Looks like he's actually got repel on that thing, maybe? Oh, boy. So, as you can see, the repel here does work pretty well with trying to keep people off of your turret. If your turret is complete... completely destroyed, not as helpful. Oh, dang it. I mean, I'm trying to remember everything I... Ooh! Damn it! Never mind. Oh, boy. So, anyway, the cortex here, the ability to push enemies is good for when you're trying to do like a Voltar train where you keep people away from you. It helps you to increase the amount of damage you can do to there we go, somebody killed that. Boink. Nope. What am I trying to say? Um, like if you go the Voltar train route, um, you can help keep people away from your characters to help you push turrets. Definitely a strategy that works better with multiple people on the same page. This is not a there. See, that's the health tank in action. When you're doing the pushing action, I would highly recommend away from the the turret add-on, because if you're trying to do damage to people, it makes it harder for them or easier for them to escape. With this, I would probably go with uh, increase health and longevity of health bot. That way it stays on longer and is harder to kill by snipers. So it will push people away for a longer amount of time, giving you the maximum amount of time to work on the turrets. Um, that being said, we can also increase the hull damage, and we've got more people, more droids here. So when you have the warp gate overdrive, it reduces the cooldown. You've got more people to cool down with. You've got more explosion damage. This one is good for Battle Voltar because you're like, "Hi, I'm Bat. My name is Voltar, and I'm going to send you to hell." And then they start respawning pretty much immediately. So if you don't want a more passive attack, like I typically go for myself, then that is the actual route you want to take. So I think that covers all of the bases for the different types of moves. If I've missed anything, let me know, guys. I will do like a an after sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Sort of a return to it to catch anything I've missed. But I think that's everything. I honestly that's some of the strategies you want to use for this and different types of strategies. Oh, come on! Die, 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 die. I can't kill anything like this. Let me see if there's anything else that I missed. So, yeah, that's hydraulic sugar dispenser. Oh, that's the one thing I have missed. Here we go. I think... can you actually... I thought there was a way to do refunds for this stuff. Maybe not. Maybe if you have everything... yeah, here we go. Solar tree, additional, already purchased. Now, with the new loadout, you can actually get rid of stuff. See? So... and let's see, it costs, and then you get a refund for that. So that gives you a little bit more leeway with all of this. So, oh, you know what? You can go like, early level. You can, gather as much of this as you can, but then you're like, oh, I don't need that right now. So, pop and bip. Or can you do like, bop bop? Nope, it's only for this bottom level. Okay. Oh, that's very interesting. So, keep in mind, guys, with this new loadout, once you've decided what kind of main attacks you're going to want, you're stuck with them, but you can actually sort of manipulate this bottom one here, and it'll give you an additional chance to figure out how things work. Really cool idea, guys. So that is the new level, that is the the new loadout, and that is also all of the Voltar stuff. So we've got all of that out of the way. If you've got any further questions, you let me know. I will be happy to answer anything that I can to the best of my abilities. For some of the other strategies for certain characters, as you know, I'm terrible with Clunk. I might have to outsource. So if anybody's really good at certain characters and they'd like to do advanced strategies, I'd be happy to record with you, and hopefully I can get like a little bit of an Awesomenauts sort of community together, and there you go. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully that helped you out to sort of understand the new patch and the way it's all set up. And we're going to continue with the other characters. And yeah, we're just going to have a lot of fun with it. So thanks for joining me, guys. And until the next one, cheers all.